Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is George and I'm your friendly neighborhood anime and manga fan. I love all things anime and all things manga, and I'm here today to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 12. So, what did I think about this week's episode? To be honest, I thought this week's episode was awesome. I thought they did a really good job at focusing in the side characters and really giving us more of an investment to these characters like Nanami, Mei, and just getting to see just what they're capable of, as well as, getting some more backstory to their characters and their motives, specifically with Nanami, where we really get to see more of his inner thoughts and how he feels about everything that's happening at Shibuya at the moment. Now, before I go any further with this week's episode, I just wanted to give you guys a quick reminder to make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you guys can be up to date with all my Jujutsu Kaisen as well as all my anime and manga content that I'll be providing in this channel. It really helps out a lot, and I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. So if you guys could, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, with all that out of the way, let's talk about this week's episode. So the episode starts off pretty much where we see that Nanami, he pretty much sees, the guy with the glasses, the guy, Ichinji, I think that's his name, the guy that got stabbed by one of, Ghetto's man. And we see that he sees him in the floor and, he's pissed off. Like, Nanami's like, what just happened? Like, no way. And my man is furious. Like, you could just tell in his eyes, he has despair and he's like, okay, no more messing around. I need to, we gotta get revenge for this. And while that's happening, we also see that Mei, she's, fighting those two characters that, they were hinting at in last week's episode. And she's just kind of like, destroying them. And she's just having a real good time, just destroying them, like I said, just obliterating them. And it's not even a contest. Like, she's way above their league. And Mei, she's like a little psycho, like, which I like. Don't get it twisted, And she was just like, demolishing the people. And also we catch up with Megumi and Itadori afterwards, where we see that, they take care of the guy that got obliterated by Toji pretty much in that last week's episode. And they seem to find him, and he's messed up. Like, my man he got obliterated. And we see that they're like, okay, well, who did this to him? And while they're thinking about that, we catch back up where the grandson and the grandmother, the ones that took over, they pretended to be Toji and why not. And, the grandma's like, yay, like, we pretty much got this corpse. We're unstoppable now. And while all that is happening, we see that eventually Toji seems to take over the guy's body, because I guess Toji's body was able to overcome the guy's soul. Insane. And so Toji right now is literally a walking corpse, just set on a mission. And that mission, I believe it was what the grandma said, to kill every sorcerer that he stumbles upon. So now this is the wild card. Right now Toji is the wild card of Shibuya. My man is literally out for blood. Like, he is destined to just kill any sorcerer that he sees, and it's not really looking good for the good guys whatsoever. So that Toji, now that he's back in the front lines, is going to be insane. Can't wait to see more of Toji going forward. And while that is happening, we also see that Nobara, she happens to be fighting this crazy guy, one of the Ghetto's men. And we see that this guy is like, he's just kind of wandering around with his sword, and he's been hunting down all the assistants. And what we see is that, the assistants got like pretty much stabbed everywhere, and a bunch of them are pretty much dead or, taken care of, injured. And we see that Nobara, she, steps up to the plate and she's like, okay, you want to fight? Let's throw down. And I like that because we get to see a lot of Nobara in this week's episode. And Nobara is one of my favorite new gen female MCs, because I think Nobara is an exceptional character. I think she does a great, balance of, portraying a strong woman, as well as, keeping up with like the female appearance. But because we know from her own words that she wants to be tough, but also wants to be able to be whatever she wants to do. So she wants to be girly, but yet she wants to be strong. So I really appreciate that dichotomy between Nobara, because she is a very strong, independent woman. Okay, don't get it twisted. She's awesome. Love her. Nobara's, she's awesome. And we see that she continues to fight this guy. And while the fight is happening, you see that the assistant lady, she's kind of getting out of there, because, Maki told her, like, you guys got to get out of here. It's no good. Like, because earlier, like I said, Maki told the two of them, don't stay out of this. There's not going to be anything good that comes out of it. And, now they're fighting this guy. And, well, the assistant's trying to escape. Nobara's fighting the guy, and the guy eventually happens to pretty much get the assistant, because the sword all this time has been hunting the assistant down, like literally, like the, you know, the Atom family, the hand, yeah, that's pretty much the sword. And you know, this cursed weapon continues to chase after the assistant, and Nobara continues to fight the guy, but the guy's kind of just like, you know, avoiding everything. Like my man has ultra instinct or something. And he proceeds to just like not even be touched by Nobara at all. And as the fight continues, we see that pretty much the guy, it's a checkmate in the sense that he cuts the assistant's legs, or the weapon does at least, which then he starts proceeding to go towards the assistant because he wants to kill her. And Nobara catches on to this, and she's like, okay, there's no way I'm gonna let you do that. So Nobara continues to pursue him, and once, you know, they get inside and they start fighting, you know, Nobara, you know, she is giving him a good fight, and why not? And eventually she even uses her nails in the ceiling and makes the ceiling collapse, thinking that that's it for the guy. But in reality, the guy was just baiting her to do that, because now you see that the Nobara gets like, her jaw gets broken or something, like her chin gets dislocated, because you even see the cranium, because I guess the curse weapon launches at her with a fist, and the impact of that hit was incredible. I felt that. I was watching that, I was like, ooh, like, you know, the Friday, if you guys ever seen the Friday movie, you know, when they go, dang, like that was me. I was like, yo, Nobara, she's out, bro. Get the ref out here. TKO right now. Okay, no, not even TKO, just a KO overall. But what we see is that the guy just continues to parade around, just like, yeah, I beat you, you suck, and I'm about to be like, kill you guys, and oh my god, you're still standing, you can even talk, that's crazy. While Nobara's trying to like buy time, obviously. And while Nobara's trying to buy time, you know, the guy just continues to like stab the poor assistant's legs, and you know, it was very hard to watch, because you're like, oh man, that sucks, it's a lot of pain. And you know, and you're thinking to yourself like, man, like they're just not having a good time at Shibuya, are they? Like everybody's getting demolished, you know, the good guys are just being killed left and right. The assistants can't even catch a break. The assistants are just like, you know, they're just being slaughtered left and right too. Like, man, it just sucks. It's hard to be a sorcerer nowadays, I suppose. But what we see is that, you know, as it seems like Nobara is going to be, you know, defeated and killed, as well as the assistant, who steps into to make the save? Our man, the Giga Chad, Nanami. And Nanami is bloodlusted. My man Nanami snaps. My man Nanami, he is, in wrestling terms, he went in there like Brock Lesnar, and you know, he was going in there to suplex city this guy, because Nanami looked like he was furious, and I understand why. I mean, he stabbed one of his closest friends, and you know, Nanami is all about like, you know, protecting his colleagues and why not, and he's very furious about everything that's happening, and he's very stressed out as well. So he takes it up on himself like to just completely beat the living crap out of this guy, just completely obliterates the dude. And Nanami, like, he's so swole, bro. I want to know what Nanami's routines are, because my man has like, I see a lot of people say that Toji got the best build like ever, like he's like muscular or not. No, Nanami, bro, my man had veins popping out of every single muscle, and I mean every single muscle. My man Nanami was swole, bro. He could give Superman a run for his money for all I care. Like, my man Nanami, the swole bear that he is, just obliterates the dude, speed blitzes him, and you know, he gets knocked out. Like, and it was incredible. I love this just beatdown. Nanami was furious. Love seeing my man lose his composure, because we all know that Nanami's very like calm and collective and very stoic. No, he threw all that out of the way, and he was just furious. He wanted to like just obliterate them, like obliterate this dude. He kept questioning like, who, you know, how many people were working with you and where are they at? And the guy wasn't saying anything, so Nanami just knocked him out cold. Great Nanami in this episode, just phenomenal. And continuing with the trend of just people that are built different, we catch up with Mei, and we see that she actually caught up to Geto in the sewers, which we know is, you know, Kenjaku, the guy that took over Geto. But she doesn't know that, and she starts thinking about like, okay, did Gojo, you know, sabotage us? Did Gojo team up with Geto? But that wouldn't make sense. And she starts thinking about all these plans, and I like that, because it really gives you an insight of, you know, Mei's mental state, and how she's very good at, you know, guessing and just throwing like ideas out there, because she's very cunning, very smart, and I really like that. As well as she's a very powerful sorcerer, as we see, because she starts just to fight, you know, this creature that the Kenjaku summon, and this thing is the smallpox curse, I believe. And earlier in the episode, you know, you see, you know, they really gave a lot of love for Mei, because they say that she's pretty much built different. She says about how she, you know, her ability of curse ability is only to like summon crows, and how she had to, you know, overcome that, and you know, eventually she kept getting stronger and stronger, and you know, she wants a challenge. And it seems that this, you know, curse that Geto summons it's the challenge for her. And I think and you even see that this curse is like a grade 1 curse or something along those lines, because it's even able to do a domain expansion. So that goes to show how strong this curse is. And Mei Mei, she's having a good fight, and even she gets trapped at one point in a coffin thing, and she even breaks out, and she's like, this is awesome. I have not had this much fun in forever. This is gonna be great. And I want to point this out. Mei Mei got the craziest build I've seen in an anime female in a very long time. Look at this picture. Just look at this. Like, Mei Mei, yo, I'm just saying, bro. Like I've always said, Mei Mei, Makima, Fubuki, they got the best builds in all the females I've ever seen in anime and manga. That's why they're called the gothic, gothic mommies out there. Yeah, just saying. Love them all. That's the holy trinity. That's the holy trinity for me. But to finish things off, we see that we catch up with the squad, and we see that Nanami and Nobara, they're just like, regrouping, and they're just talking to the assistant, and Nanami's like, no, stay out of this, I'll take care of everything. And Nobara's kind of like, that sucks, but I get it. Nanami wants to take care of stuff. And we see also that Juji's, he's on the run, and he's trying to find people and try to chase down try to rescue Gojo. And he goes to the subway station, and who does he find in there? Chozo. And Chozo and him, Chozo's pissed off because obviously Yuji killed his brothers. So they have a stare down, and it seems like in the next episode we're going to see a confrontation between the two of them, which I'm very looking forward to, because I can't wait to see Chozo, put in some work, fight Yuji. You get to see some, cool action fights. So it's all going to be great. And Shibuya up to this point has been phenomenal, and I've been loving every single episode, and I can't wait to see where we go from here, because now we're about the halfway point into the season. So, we only got another half or so, and everybody better strap in their belts, because going forward, Shibuya is going to be consistently just fire and fire and fire like it has, but to another level, I think, because now we're really into the meats and potatoes of the Shibuya incident, where everybody's gonna have a cool fight. And next episode we're gonna see seemingly see Chozo versus Yuji, which I'm very looking forward to. But with all that being said, what did you guys think about this week's episode? Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? Did you guys thought it was alright? Whatever you guys thought, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, thank you so much for sticking all the way to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Jujutsu Kaisen, as well as more anime and manga content in the near future. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.